Hello, everybody. It is 2 days after the All-Star game. There was no game yesterday. There's one game today, and mail's been kind of slow. So I thought it was a good time to do another collection showcase and the number three. And this time we're going to look at players that have debuted this year, have made their Major League debut this year. There's been 162 players to debut this year. I only have autos of 27 of them. That's 16%. But we're going to go through the list anyway, and I'll show you what I have. Feel free to add comments below if one of these players plays for your favorite team, or maybe you have a special memory of this player, or just anything to add. And I probably won't stop and dialogue too much unless they've kind of done something of note. Because a lot of these guys, honestly, they got called up and sent right back down. And there's just not that much to say about them. So, Dylan Moore, he started this year on March 20th for the Mariners in Japan and was one of the first players to debut this year, March 20th. Did you remember there was a game in March 20th? Seems like a long time ago now. Braden Bishop, same situation for the Mariners, played March 21st, made his debut in Japan. And I actually got to see him play many times in person with the Aqua Sox. This autograph was not obtained in person because it was printed after the season was over and he was on to bigger and better things. Richie Martin, March 28th for Baltimore. He's pitchered here with the A's. I don't know how he went from Oakland to Baltimore, but probably one of their many trades. Next, Drew Jackson. This is one of my favorite ones. I hope I can get it in here. So this was obtained in person during the 2015 Aqua Sox season. Drew Jackson was named the Northwest League MVP the day that I printed this off. So I had him add a little inscription. He said it's the first one that he did. And it might be the only one because it was right toward the end of the season. So they're wearing their alternative jersey there. It's called Frog Stock. It's just another promotion. Another former Aqua Sox I got in person. Somehow, Alex Jackson, not super nice to fans, but he would sign every once in a while. Kind of scribbled, but you get what you get. He debuted for the Braves on April 7th. Another in person, Lane Thomas, April 17th for St. Louis. I think I have 2 or 3 graphs of his. Brett Martin with Texas, April 19th. This is a card I like because it's one of my designs, one of my homemade cards. Texas. Cole Tucker debuted with the Pirates, April 20th. That was a TTM, I believe. You're going to see a lot of 2015 Bowman draft because remember, I have most of the set. And now is about when some of those guys are, starting to get to where they're major league ready. So naturally, you'll see a lot of those. Brian Reynolds, I got this in person during the Northwest League. Of all the 27 players I have here, he has the highest WAR. He's batting .342, just 122 at bats. OPS of 950, OPS plus of 149. So he's off to a great start. Everyday player, debuted April 20th for Pittsburgh. And I'm happy to have this. This was an in-person when he was with the Northwest League. I'm forgetting which affiliate. Arizona, maybe? No, San Francisco. And now he's in Pittsburgh. Don't know how he got there, but that's where he's at. Michael Chivas debuted with Boston on April 20th. He's got a WAR of 1.1. He got up to a blazing start with home runs at 15 and 170 at bats. A lot of strikeouts, I think. So maybe that's something they're working on with him. And I believe he's kind of cooled off some, but always glad to have that, of course. Another in-person autograph from the Northwest League. Wei Chi Hyung debuted with Texas on April 23rd. He was nice. At the time, I got 5 or 6 from him, and I have 2 or 3 left. This is the best one, the Chrome. You know this guy, the only super mega big name in my stack. I'm not even going to narrate this. I didn't even make any notes. You know who he is. You know what he can do. You saw the home run derby. Freaking ridiculous. He's coming into his own. He's super young. He's 20. And he will produce. He will be a megastar. You guys know that. Nick Senzel with the Reds. Vladdy's debut was April 26th. Nick Senzel debuted with the Reds on May 3rd. Also on May 3rd with Oakland. Great name here. Sky Bolt. Sky Bolt. Austin Allen with the Padres, May 11th. And what other Austin debuted on May 11th? With the Braves. Here we go. Austin Riley, popular guy. He's got 16 home runs, and I made some notes here. I can't read them. I can read them for the other players. Anyway, he got off to a hot start, but he's striking out. I think he's got like 69 strikeouts, and it says 202 plate appearances. That's a lot of Ks. Former first-round pick with the Rockies, Brendan Rodgers, May 17th, debuted with Colorado. He's got a negative WAR of almost 1, not 0.1, 1. I don't know if the Rockies how much longer they're going to give him to produce for them, but Josh Naylor, what a great name for a hitter. May 24th, debuted with the Padres, shown here with the Marlins. Kind of a big guy. Kevin Biggio. I was able to get him in person in the Northwest League when he was a minor leaguer. This is a TTM or an in-person because this card wasn't printed yet. May 24th with Toronto. Off to a pretty good start. He started in late May. He's got a WAR of almost 1 already. Decent average. Kind of decent all-around numbers. We're way over halfway through. You've made it this far. Mitch Keller, May 27th with Pittsburgh. I hope these are focusing okay. Adam Hazley. I have, I think, 3 Adam Hazleys. He's a Philly, so of course I like him. Debuted June 4th for the Phillies. Adam Hazley. I picked this Chrome because I thought it would show the best. Cool card. Peter Lambert. Saw him play in the Northwest League, but I don't think I got this in person. June 6th with Colorado. June 6th with Colorado. Made his debut. Austin Nola. You guys saw me open this on camera a couple weeks ago. Older brother of Aaron Nola, spent many years in the minor leagues. Seattle gave him a shot because he was crushing it in Tacoma. June 16th. Austin Nola. I really like this card. What a cool card. Autograph looks sharp. Great design. This one was in person. He rehabbed the beginning of last year with a visiting team when they came to Everett. Domingo Leyba, Arizona, June 22nd. June 22nd. 3 left. Bobby Bradley, June 23rd, Cleveland Indians. I believe my friend Randy Ash got this for me in person last year. With whatever team he was with, whatever's in Ohio there for AAA. You smarter people are going to have to comment below and help me figure that out. 2 left. Both 2015 Bowman draft. Alex Young, June 27th with Arizona. He's pitched 13 and a third innings and has allowed just one earned run. Off to a good start. Off to a good start. That was a TTM 2015 Bowman Draft. One more. Jimmy Herget. And I looked up the phonetics, and that's how you're supposed to say that. Jimmy Herget. June 7th in Cincinnati. That's it. 16% of the players to make their debut this year. You just got to see their autographs. There's 162 total. I have 27. My favorite, of course, is probably the Vladimir Guerrero Jr. with, there it is again. I paid for that, I think, $50 via a signing, and the money was going to charity. And I thought, well, now's the time. Glad I did, of course. And, of course, I like the Drew Jackson. So, anyway, that's it for Collection Showcase number 3. At the end of the year, let's do a part 2. Hopefully maybe I can beat my percentage here. We'll do those players that debuted in the second half. And hopefully it's a lot of guys and some of your favorites. Anyway, thanks for tuning in. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Share the video so we can get up to 200 subs before the end of the summer. And give away that Dawson back there. Deal? Got it. Over and out.